Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your evening episode of the Brownstone Brief. I'm Paulette. I'm going to be giving you some news and information that you can absolutely use so you can go about your day. And hopefully, it won't be any breaking news anytime soon. So, thank you for joining me this evening. We're going to go ahead and get started with some news and information that you can use. The first thing that we're going to be talking about is Bitcoin struggling. Okay, so after dipping below $100,000 earlier this month, Bitcoin's recovery efforts are facing some resistance. The largest cryptocurrency rose above $107,000 at the start of this week before sliding below $104,000 today. Now, that's a dynamic that reflects fragile sentiment, according to Bloomberg reports. About $340 billion in market value has been erased since October 10th amid a cascade of liquidations. Bitcoin's inability to rise above its 200-day moving average around 110,000 has prevented a durable upend, according to analysts. The U.S. is likely to shed more jobs. Measurements of the labor market's health continue to ping-pong in the absence of official government data. Now, just days after reporting that employers added 42,000 jobs last month, ADP released a new analysis suggesting the U.S. actually shed an average of 11,250 private sector jobs per week through October 25th. This finding dovetails with Goldman Sachs actually researched, pegging the monthly losses at 50,000, though that includes 100,000 government workers who accepted deferred resignation. Meanwhile, the White House economic advisor Kevin Hassett told CNBC that October data may never be collected because of the government shutdown. Some business activity that paused Tuesday was for Veterans Day, of course, as executives paid tribute to those who served in the U.S. military. Corporate leaders across sectors posted words of gratitude and pride in honor of both veterans and their families. While U.S. stock markets remained open for trading, the bond market and most banks were closed. Veterans Day, originally called Armistice Day, began in 1918 and became a federal holiday in 1938 and was renamed in 1954. Here's some other news and information that you definitely need to know about. Democrat Adelita Grijalva will be sworn in as a member of Congress tomorrow when the House returns, 7 weeks after she won a special election in Arizona. House Speaker Mike Johnson said in an interview with CNN on Monday night that Grijalva will be administered the oath of office after the House gavels in and before it holds votes on a funding bill to reopen the government. The House is expected to begin voting on the package as soon as 4 p.m. Wednesday. Don't forget, for news and information throughout your day, you can always head over to brownstoneworldwide.com. Check out Cityscape Radio as well. And don't forget, Brownstone Living magazine is available. Now let's talk about something else that's serious here. The U.S. has quietly begun removing 2 display panels that honor African-American World War II soldiers at the Netherlands American Cemetery and Memorial. That's actually sparking outrage from historians, Dutch citizens, and descendants of Black servicemen. The cemetery, which holds more than 8,200 American war dead, is managed by the American Battle Monuments Commission, or the ABMC. Until recently, 2 panels told the story of Black soldiers who fought for freedom abroad while facing segregation at home. One of those men was technician 4th Class George H. Pruitt, who died rescuing a fellow soldier in 1945. Another panel explained how Black troops faced racism even as they defended democracy in Europe. According to The Guardian and Newsweek, the ABMC confirmed that one display has been, quote, retired and another temporarily off rotation. No clear reason has been given at all, only that the exhibits were updated, leaving many to believe that is part of a broader rollback of diversity and equity initiatives under the current administration. A group of veterans of the Vietnam and Korean Wars flew into Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport Saturday as part of an honor flight from Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin, to be exact. The veterans were visiting their memorials ahead of Veterans Day today. When you come to greet our Honor Flight veterans at DCA, you never know who might be there. And on Saturday, our veterans from Badger Honor Flight were surprised when former President Barack Obama showed up to greet them when they arrived. Take a look.
Hello, everybody. What? As we approach Veterans Day, I wanted to stop by and just say thank you for your extraordinary service. To you, your family, the sacrifices that all of you made to protect our country is something that will always be honored. And we are very grateful, and we also happen to welcome you with a 70-degree day in D.C., which doesn't always happen around here.
That's the first time I've seen a president, former or current, greet an honor flight, and that is absolutely amazing. A commander-in-chief, a leader who's going to show up and tell you that your service was worth something. I think that's the important part, so I think it was a great thing that happened.
Last time I got to see a president, it was Gerald Ford.
How about that?
For more news and information that you can always use, head over to brownstoneworldwide.com, Cityscape Radio, and you guessed it, Brownstone Living magazine is currently available in its digital format, absolutely free to you. Listen, get out there and enjoy the rest of your evening, relax, relate, release, and come back for more from the Brownstone and the people in the neighborhood. We'll see you around.
Welcome to Brownstone Worldwide. Welcome to Brownstone Worldwide. Tips, topics, and talk, we got it all. Brownstone Boozy and Breakfast with Vernell, here to entertain.